is funny to think when they cast like a bunch of old people like that. Where do they cast these? Because they're not famous actresses, are they? Maybe like they were very low-level actresses for a lot of their life or something.
Maybe. Imagine you get your big break in like your 70s or your 80s.
That would be
wild.
ass.
It happens.
It would be ass, but hikey a little stiff because you live all your life as a fucking Joe Schmo, and then you make it big at the end, and you're just like, you live this fucking awesome-ass life at the end. You're fucking jet-setting with models and shit when you're in your 80s.
Oh, I'm going to crash out.
When you're 80s, that's crazy.
Imagine your 80s, you make it big.
To get famous at like 45, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's like some Anthony Bourdain shit.
75, that actually is insane. How can you even enjoy that?
That's nasty.
All that's gonna do is help you not die as fast. That's all.
Or help you die faster.
Or help you die faster. Yeah.
That would be my goal.
Casinos.
At casino.
Get some drugs in you.
Just blowing all your money in casinos. That's usually where I see old people. It's like they congregate at the casinos, man.
They love the fucking slots, dude.
Yeah.
They're just blowing the money.
That's an old person's dream. You just sit down and you put some quarters in and you just fucking...
You just fill up your diaper and just chill.
That's
it, bro.
That's a toilet right there. You cut a hole in the bottom. You bring your own chair. There's a hole in the bottom.
Bring your own bucket.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit in your pants.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are. Speaking of shit in your pants, have you guys heard Drake's diss
Oh,
towards everybody?
I haven't had a chance to hear it, but I read some of the lines.
You haven't had a chance to hear it?
Nah.
Can we listen live on the phone?
No, how much of it can we play?
Yeah, how much?
I heard some of the lines, and some of them made me giggle.
Oh,
They're pretty
some
good.
of the
Some of them are
lines.
pretty good.
I'm just gonna read them. I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna read some of the lines. I should have wrote them down beforehand.
I just know
Give me a second.
the part where he said, Maroon 5 needs a verse. You better make it witty. That
Damn.
made me laugh.
Wait,
hard.
who was that? What was that a reference to?
To Kendrick doing like random verses for pop artists.
Yeah, these fucking
like selling
shitty
out.
ass.
And
Yeah,
he said you better make sure you do one for the Swifties.
yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny.
He
Did
said,
y'all see? Oh, go ahead.
Drake said, "I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand.
That's cap.
You pussies can't get booked outside of America for none. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan."
That's cap.
Oh
That's
God,
cap.
that was one of my favorites. Then he says, "Where is this one?" He says, "How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on?"
Yeah.
That was a good
God,
one.
I just
That was a good
bodied
one.
Kendrick.
That was a good one.
I love Kendrick, but Drake just totally ate him up on this shit. Bro.
It was a good first little jab.
Oh, come on, bro. He called him like Pipsqueak like 4 times.
He brings in a lot of names too, saying that SZA's better than everyone. Futures.
He says Travis, fucking
Yeah.
SZA,
Yeah.
Some of
21
them
Savage.
some of the references are not just all about Kendrick though.
No, he goes after
that
the
part-
Weeknd across.
Yeah, that part was for The Weeknd and Rick Ross. Even though everybody he references can go out of the country and sell out.
But are they good?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Nah, I don't think somebody like. I think he was referencing mostly Future for that. I don't think like Future can go out
Future
of the
is the
US.
only one that cannot go out the country.
I don't know if Kendrick could either though.
Kendrick can go. Kendrick,
like, to
he's in
Japan?
Mexico right now.
To
Oh yeah,
Japan?
Kendrick can go all
Yeah.
over. Kendrick can go all over.
I mean, it probably was just Future then, because I was like,
It was just Future.
That's
And
that
Rick
one
Ross.
seemed very. No, Rick Ross can't even go anywhere, bro.
He cannot leave 50 miles of a Wingstop.
For real, where's he gonna? Who really wants to hear him perform?
Who's going to feed him?
Who's gonna feed him? That budget to feed Rick Ross? What do they call it? The rider? That's when people.
Rider, yeah.
When people want like a specific thing in their rider.
Sir,
when
we
they
don't have
visit
enough
here.
chips and stuff.
We don't have enough tuna for him.
We don't have enough food for Rick Ross and his crew.
Speaking of, did y'all hear what he said?
I didn't hear that one, but I heard he just called him a white boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he called him a white boy, and he was like, stop it. He was like, you're 25% body fat with 6-pack carved out. Stop it. He's been saying he's chubby and he has a 6-pack. How the hell did he get it?
That's pretty funny.
It is funny. 25% body fat with a 6-pack.
And I heard at one point he says that Drake had a nose job.
Yeah. He said he keeps calling him Big Nose. He keeps saying Big Nose.
And he keeps calling a white boy too, right?
And then he talked about his mom. He was like, basically saying to his mom, like, I'm just trying to be respectful, but like, I forgot what, but brought his mom up or something.
That's
like that.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
it was. You gotta listen to it. It's very.
I
Funny.
feel like that one's more comical than it is aggressive.
But Rick Ross
That was
is
ridiculous.
nowhere near like a top tier.
Oh,
rapper.
dude, guy,
nowhere.
He's
near.
not, but he's a good rapper.
He
still.
is.
He's just funny a little bit, I guess.
He's
his
hilarious.
was hilarious.
He's a
I gotta
he's a
give
fair
it to him.
rapper. He's a
I
fair
didn't get a
rapper.
chance to hear it, but from everything I've heard online, that
Oh
shit's
my God.
so fucking.
I hate
funny.
to say it, bro. And I was a huge fan. I'm getting a little tired of Future.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
fine.
a little tired of them using the same 20 words and rhyming them
Exactly.
with the same 20 words.
That's all he like. I
It's
listened to
getting
that.
frustrating.
It was 2 fucking albums that him and Metro dropped.
Woo.
I
Same
will
thing.
say though,
Woo.
Metro on the beats is disgusting.
The beats
Yeah.
are fantastic.
His beats are amazing, but Future's probably he just says the same shit over and over.
His
Yeah.
flow is good, but it's the same exact.
A lot of his
things.
rhyme schemes are similar. Like he's
Bro,
just
even when I play like that, I skip Future.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm like, just give me the Kendrick. Just give me to the Kendrick verse, and that's all I give a fuck about.
So do you think? Oh, you didn't get a chance to hear the Drake diss. But if you listen to the Drake diss,
From what everybody's telling me, and
I
what
think
I've
it went,
read,
it's harder
Should
than
I
like
read
that.
it? Would this be?
It's probably
You could read it.
I'm trying to find like bits and pieces from this.
There's so many pieces because it's like he goes after everybody, bro.
Yeah, and he's kind of rapping pretty fast. Maroon 5 needs a verse. You better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties.
That's pretty funny.
Oh,
Top say drop. You better drop and give him 50. Pipsqueak pipe down.
That's bullshit because Drake can't talk about
Damn.
anybody because he signed to 15 different people.
Yeah, he was like with fucking. He was giving money to Jay Prince and shit too.
Yeah,
so.
he was getting extorted.
Yeah, he had.
He was signed to Bird. He was signed to Lil Wayne, who was signed to Birdman,
Which
who
is
was
hilarious.
signed to everybody.
Birdman just visually is funny.
Yeah, Birdman is.
Birdman was over
aesthetically
here
funny
making
guy.
out with them and shit.
You ain't in no big three. SZA got you wiped. Travis got you wiped. Savage got you wiped. Come on, guys.
Also, that's pretty funny.
You guys agree with that? I don't fucking
That's
agree
pretty
with
funny
that.
to say SZA got you wiped when she doesn't rap.
Yeah, I know.
SZA compared to J. Cole or Kendrick, that's
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
you'd need the strength of 20 SZAs
It's,
to take down
I
Kendrick.
think
dude.
it's the point of it is to insult him. To
It
be
is.
like you're
It
not
is.
even good enough. Like SZA's better than you. She don't
Yeah.
even rap.
Yeah.
Either that or he could be talking about like album sales or streams. I don't know.
Sales. It's,
Maybe something
it's
like
Drake.
that.
It's a sales thing.
Guys, we're not even talking about the funniest part. Metro, shut your hoe ass up and make some drums. That was the best part of the whole
He
diss.
he gives Metro
One
a
line.
half a bar. He's like, you just fucking make some
Metro,
drums, bitch.
shut your hoe ass up. That is a wild thing to say to
Oh
someone
my
on a
God.
massive diss track that everyone's going to listen to. Metro, shut your ass
Drake
up.
did the right thing. All he had to do was just come out and sun everybody, and that's all it was.
He
Yeah.
really did, man. He had this really good.
Holy
Speaking of
shit.
sunning, he had this really good line. I'm trying to find it. He said,
It's just like little kid mean bars. It's bully bars.
Yeah. He
'Cause
said,
he
you're,
said-
he said you mad that I'm at the top of the mountain to even do this song. I had to hike down.
Ooh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Instead of hype.
Nice.
Because he's not, like, the bars aren't crazy. They're just,
They're just
They're
good.
pretty
Stacked up,
nice.
Like put together, they're really.
but there's
good.
nothing super clever here. It's just like calling everyone out.
Yeah.
I mean, the song is just,
That's
it
what I'm
just
saying.
flows well.
It's easily beatable.
Yeah.
If Kendrick drop, I
if
think
Kendrick
Kendrick's not
drop-
gonna drop shit,
Kendrick's
bro.
gonna drop.
Now
I
that's
don't
what they
think
were saying.
Kendrick's
They
gonna
were saying
drop
Kendrick
shit.
might drop nothing. But what you think
Kendrick's
he will?
gonna drop.
Because
Kendrick's
J.
gonna
Cole dropped. You know what pisses me off? Y'all said this last night, and I didn't believe you, and I had to go check for myself. He took off the fucking diss track.
He did.
Yeah, J.
that
Cole
makes
took
me
off his-
fucking pissed, dude.
J.
That's
Cole
gay.
said he wasn't trying to be a part of it.
Said
That's
he
gay as
wasn't.
fuck.
He said he knows the shit's gonna get crazy.
He had to get his
dude.
first week numbers in, and then he deleted that.
Yeah,
song.
So let me
man.
just go ahead and delete it.
Some people were saying that he might be playing a bit because of the fall off thing. And
No.
and then there was like a video recently of him forgetting his lyrics, like during a concert on stage.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like kind of mumbling a little bit,
Nah,
which is
that's-
surprising from J. Cole.
Bro, everybody does that. Tyler did that when I saw him.
But Tyler seems like the type who might do and turn it into a funny bit.
It was Yonkers. He forgot the words to Yonkers.
I still remember the words. To
I know
Yonkers.
the words
Come
to
on.
Yonkers.
Fucking Yonkers.
Bitch, it's
dude.
the song that made you this big.
Begging Kai Cenat, boy, you not fucking beating us. Begging Kai Cenat. What did Kai Cenat do?
I don't know.
He's probably
Kai
saying
Cenat
somebody
is bros
asked
with
him.
these guys like
Nah,
this.
I don't know enough about these streamers to to say
He's
how
probably
they
saying
play.
that somebody asked Kai to be on the stream, and
That's what I
why
assume.
you were begging him to be
Yeah.
on there.
Interlude. DJ Academics is in the interlude. Well, that just
DJ.
takes the coolness factor down big time
He said DJ Academics is an
for
interlude.
the songs. Yeah, he says, "What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?" I guess he has like an ad lib in it at
Oh,
some
okay.
point.
Yeah, so
DJ
there's
Academics.
weird enough. There's two versions of the song. There's like a demo,
Yeah.
which was like the leaked version, which I prefer, and then there's like the polished version, which
Hmm.
they changed the beat a little bit and like added like a beat switch, and he sings at the end of it, which is funny to have somebody sing at the end of a diss track.
Yeah.
He completely changes it to like a singing song for like the last 30 seconds of the diss track.
yeah.
I didn't listen to that one. I don't think I got that far.
I
It's
will
like-
say I have one strong point because I heard a bit, but I'm still saying like that is still when I go outside. I hear like
I
that
disagree,
played at
bro.
bars. I hear like that played at clubs. They take the beat out when
Fuck
when
like
he's
that,
dissing them.
bro. Come on, man.
I am not going to hear this Drake shit anywhere.
J. Cole had the best diss track, dude.
Nah, get out of here.
We all have different opinions,
You're
guys.
exiled from the room. You're
We all have
exiled from the
diff-
room.
We got Kendrick right here. We got Drake right here.
All
We got J. Cole.
Gio, can we agree that J. Cole did not have the best diss track?
He did not.
J.
have the
Cole
best
did
Drake.
have the best diss track, guys.
Can we agree that J. Cole's the weakest out of those
Flying
three?
Pebbles,
We're
Flying Pebbles
buddies.
Metrodome, guys.
Stop talking to me or I'll humble you.
He says jump up. Like that's fire, dude.
Come on, bro. You're
It
trying
was
to convince
so hard,
yourself that
But
you believe
nothing
it.
beats that fucking flying pebbles at your dome. That is a crazy bar, dude.
It's a good bar,
That's
but
an
bro.
absolutely
Oh
that's
my
a bar
God.
of
There's
the year
a,
bar.
there's a match any of Kendrick's bars in like that, or Drake's bars on
All
this one.
Kendrick says is I'm gonna kill your doggies. That's it.
Bro, he calls
doesn't
him.
say much, dude.
He calls him a bum like 3 times.
He did call him a bum.
Then he says Prince outlived Mike Jack, which is a
hit
good
him.
line because Drake was like, "Oh, I'm fucking Michael Jackson."
Yeah.
I mean, where they stand right now, Kendrick has the worst one. Can
No,
Nah,
I
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You
bro.
guys are tripping.
Wait,
I like J.
Okay.
Cole a
Barely
lot,
even
but J.
said
Cole has the
anything.
worst.
Hold on.
Barely even
Okay,
said
are you
anything in
talking
his.
about as in the bars referring to this whole back and forth?
Yeah,
going
I'm not
on?
talking about as a song. I'm
Okay,
talking about
okay.
like as what it's supposed to be as a diss track.
I will ride with you on that one.
And honestly, might be the worst of the songs too. Sorry, guys.
Which one? The Kendrick one?
Kendrick's, yeah.
Like that?
You're crazy.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
The song
That song is
itself. The
bananas.
song
That
itself.
song goes fucking hard,
That song
man.
is
No, I'm not
nuts.
saying it's bad. They're all 3 of them are good.
Oh.
But I'm saying out of the 3, I think it
Imagine
performs
walking
least.
in somewhere, all you smell is hookah smoke. You got to walk through it.
Yeah.
And there's a nice little lady over there
And you
with
hear
some high
Kendrick.
heels on, making it clap on the table.
Clap on the table.
And you hear, that shit's a great time.
No, I mean, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think
Metro
it's
got
just-
the beats. Metro got the
The beat
beats.
is it's the best beat out of all 3.
It is the best beat, but like him, like on the song, and he was the first one, so he didn't go super duper hard. He didn't know what to expect. So
No, he
it's
knew
not
what to
fair.
expect.
They knew what to. They knew like how they had to come because they already heard his. You know what I mean?
It's
He
time
didn't
for
really
him
have
to
that
prove that he's a problem.
Yeah, he needs to come out and go absolutely hog wild on everybody,
Yeah.
and then he'll be respected
He does.
as the GOAT.
'Cause I
Kendrick
feel like
is still the GOAT no matter
Kendrick's-
what.
I agree with that. I feel like Kendrick's just never had like. He's never been battle tested. Like he's fired shots like on Control and like ciphers, but he's
Yeah.
never like Drake has been through it. He's gotten his
Drake has been battle
he's-
tested.
Drake's been dragged
he's-
through the mud.
He's fucked people up and he's gotten fucked up.
He's
You
gotten
know what
fucked
I mean?
up.
Yeah.
He's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, he's 1-1. Arguably,
Who Pusha T is the L, but who's the win?
Pusha T bullied him into being. He destroyed Meek Mill.
Meek
Oh,
Mill.
But then
yeah,
they
yeah.
became cool later. But he absolutely sunned him.
Yeah, he
just
brought him
so
up on
horribly
stage
bad.
later. Yeah, he did. He sounded
This is
bad.
my
He sounded
brother.
bad.
I
Yeah.
love him.
Both like, I
We
fucking
could
hate
never
this guy.
have beef.
We both had sex with the same famous woman, and that's okay. We talked about it.
Bro, when he was like, "Is this a world tour or your girls tour?"
Or your girls too. That was
Oh.
crazy.
Oh, man, Drake is just so clever, bro.
No, he is.
This I listened to this
He's
diss
a
track.
mean girl, dude. He's catty.
No kidding, I listened to this diss track like 5 times in a row.
It's
'Cause
just very petty.
It was really good. It was very petty, and I was like, bro, I'm moving Drake up my Mount Rushmore of my big 3. I didn't have him in there before.
Oh, who did he take out? Who did he knock out?
That's a good question. Who did I take out to?
Who was on your
Because I had
Jermaine.
Kendrick. I had Kendrick at the top.
Jermaine
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah.
Jermaine Cole was never in
I
my
mean,
top.
okay,
top
okay, I just
my
wanna
Are we
make
talking
sure.
about top of all time or top of like this generation?
Just like top of what you like.
Top of what
Like
I like?
your
Your
top.
top, your
four.
top.
Oh,
Not
that's
like-
fascinating. Okay,
yeah.
all right, my Mount Rushmore, my top 4.
This shit
Okay,
ain't gonna move me.
Kendrick Lamar.
What do you mean?
Hey, Drake ain't moving nowhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm staying put.
I'm putting Drake. I'm putting Drake up there. Kendrick, not in no particular order.
Yeah.
Drake,
No,
Kendrick,
particular.
Kanye, Biggie. Those are
Okay.
my top
Damn,
4.
you got Kanye up there?
Kanye up there.
I might have to put Kanye up there.
His
myself,
early,
dude.
like the first half of his career, his bars were disgusting.
How'd you feel
yo.
about him inserting himself in the big 3?
No,
do you-
Kanye
how'd
don't
he
do
do
that.
that?
He put out a post. He was like, "Bro, I watched Kendrick on No More Parties in
No.
L.A." He's like,
Come
"I've been
on.
watching everybody. Y'all all my sons, and my
Damn.
friends call me Ye." And I'm top
Guys,
3.
let's hold on. Why have we never talked about this? Kanye should kind of be in the talks.
The only
Kanye-
reason
The problem
why-
why-
is,
in the
is
top?
because
Yeah, I
because he's
agree.
not like a big dog now.
it's
That's
just-
the problem.
It's because it's well documented and it's a known fact. He does not write all his bars.
Yeah, especially after a
that's
certain
the
point in
reason.
time,
Neither
he
does
just
Drake.
stopped completely.
That's honestly why I kind of
No.
disregard Drake sometimes as a goat because
Oh, yeah.
I know he doesn't write all his shit.
I also
He
think
can't.
like after Life of Pablo, Kanye's lyrics just took a huge nosedive because I think the mental illness fucked him up. I just think
Yeah.
he can't write anymore.
All I was
bro.
going to say, the
Yeah.
reason why it went downhill is because he started writing. Because that's why it went all downhill.
So you think somebody else wrote everything? College
Not
Dropout?
everything,
Nah,
but-
come on.
but
They
bro.
helped out,
Bro,
though.
Rhymefest wrote a lot of his shit. Damn near word for word, bar for bar.
Man,
He was
stole
taking
my whole
his shit.
Not like the
Stole his
early
whole
shit.
flow. He did.
Like College Dropout.
I'm looking
and-
at graduation right now. Rhymefest is on there. Rhymefest is credited.
Bro, look at any Kendrick track. He got like 3 different fucking. Every artist has it. We've talked about this before. I
No,
feel
but I'm
like.
saying Rhymefest is doing the whole verse.
pretty much writing his whole shit.
For some songs, yeah.
You guys can't dive too deep.
Yeah, you can't because
you have to
once you do, it's like too many people are writing the shit.
Yeah, you guys know a lot more about like the ghostwriters. Y'all will know their names and shit. Y'all will look at like the credits and stuff. I like to keep away from it. All right,
I like to pretend it doesn't exist.
I like to stay behind the curtain. Oh no, not behind the curtain. In front of the curtain. I like to stay in the audience. I don't care what's going on.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you're only hearing what's coming out of the artist's mouth. And if it sounds good, it sounds good. So that's how I'm weighing it. But
they're still like green lighting and all that. They're still sitting down and writing it with them a little bit.
I think there should be an argument for Kanye at the top somewhere. I mean, I will say, out of all of those, I think he's the best artist out of all of them. Mm-hmm. But those other ones are better rappers. Like Kendrick is a better rapper, but I don't think Kendrick is a better artist than Kanye.
Yeah, let's say artist just for the sake of it, because if we talk about objective and we talk about like throughout history and stuff like that, that's when you can bring in all that other stuff.
Like just the creative shit they do, like Kanye, like
as
producing,
an artist, as a face, as a voice.
Yeah, Kanye's by himself in that shit.
Yeah, Kanye is
he's in a league of his own.
He's truly fantastic, man. He's got 4 albums that are almost wall-to-wall bangers.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Honestly. That's why for Drake, I just can't put him in my top anything because he don't got a lot of hard albums.
He's just got
Take Care might be.
Y'all keep throwing Take Care at me.
One of the
I'm telling y'all to take care. Throw it in the trash.
Take Care. I'm leaving the damn pod. Fuck this shit.
But bro, Drake is just so clever, man.
He got one.
You can Thank Me Later? Thank Me Later's not a good one?
Thank Me Later's good.
On,
So Far Gone is good.
Uptown. Oh, wait. So Far Gone is the one with Uptown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, So Far Gone is, in my opinion.
So Far Gone's pretty good.
It's good. It's a good one.
Take Care. Cool. Nothing was the same. All right, my brother.
Ass.
I won't say ass, but it's okay.
Way too long for the amount of good songs that are in there.
Way too long.
That's like a 1 in 6 song ratio is good.
Then after that, it's like, man.
I don't even know.
Another good album.
But let's discuss this.
Are we sitting on the
on
pencil?
one of the bars in Drake's shit, he says that Mr. Morale was a brick. I agree with Drake.
Yeah, y'all got it.
That was a brick. So that album has no replayability. Kendrick's just like,
I didn't even listen to it.
Okay.
My wife.
No, I got you. So we have one miss for Kendrick. How many misses for Drake do we have?
I'm not excusing him. He has so many, I can't even count it.
That's the thing about, that's like when you get into this part of battling, the finger can go back to you, brother, and say, what have you done for me lately?
This is true.
What have you done for
What
me
have you
lately?
done?
Yeah, this is your king?
This is your king?
This is your king with his implants?
Drake truly has no classics. I mean, Take Care, I guess I consider it a classic myself.
The culture deems it a classic, so I will let it slide.
Yeah.
But Kendrick has like three that I would consider some albums that I probably listen to like very frequently.
I think Drake has a few classics. What was the one with Uptown again?
So Far Gone.
So Far Gone. I think that's a classic.
That's an early one.
In the streets, I think that's good, but they're not as deep of a classic.
And
as
we're
Good
reaching
Kid,
for
Mad
So
City.
Far Gone to be on here.
Good Kid, Mad City is
one of the best albums, rap albums.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ever. It's like an 11 out of 10. That shit is phenomenal. To this day, you can put on any of the songs, even though you've listened to them 1,000 times, and they're still
Kendrick
good.
doesn't have a certified lover boy.
No, he doesn't.
That's all I'm saying. That's
I will
the
say
difference.
I'm thankful to him for that, for not putting out garbage.
Exactly.
And, the whole thing is like, it's so interesting like putting them against each other because there's different aspects I appreciate about each of them. I appreciate that Drake has like this crazy volume where he's like, I'm not gonna
take a break.
Y'all not gonna be bored.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep releasing shit. Some of it's gonna sound like dog shit. Some of it's gonna sound real good. I'm gonna have some clever bars. You're gonna have fun. I'm gonna put it in the club.
Yeah.
But he's like, you're gonna get 2 albums a year from me. And Kendrick's like, I'm gonna work slower. I'm only gonna put out quality albums, but I'm gonna put one out every 10 years.
Yeah.
Which he's doing. Which
Kendrick
is like, okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna forget about you by the time you release it now. But there's different things I appreciate because each one is because his albums overall are stronger than Drake's albums.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Drake's albums, they're not great. Yeah,
You
he's
forget
just
them.
pumping them out because, like, you remember the one with the ladies pregnant with the emoji.
Certified Lover Boy.
Bro, it's just constant pumping them out, like 2 a year. And
That album is no kidding, like 3 albums ago.
Yeah.
he's
that's
made 3 albums since then.
It's been For All the Dogs and then Her Loss.
And no, honestly, never mind.
And then honestly, I like that album.
And there might be one in between.
There could be
Honestly,
one in between.
never mind. Which one was that one?
It was like a dance
It's a
album.
dancey
I really
one.
didn't listen to it that much.
What's the
like
cover
it.
look like? Is it cursive writing?
Name me 2 songs.
Never
from it.
mind.
Name 2 songs.
Name 2 songs from it if you like.
Fuck.
Honestly, and
I'm
never
fucked.
mind.
Honestly, he said,
Fine.
one of them's honestly, one of them's never mind.
Low-key, brother, I'm not gonna lie, you got me on that.
He's like, I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, it was good for a Drake album.
I don't even know what it
But
looks
were you
like.
replaying it and shit or not?
Nah, what songs do I have on here?
His albums just.
Oh, that one?
Which one was that? Which one?
The one with the fucking...
The weird.
Honestly, never mind.
That's
that was
honestly
one.
never
That's like a
mind,
dance, like dance album, I guess you'd call it.
That's
Yeah.
merch, dude. He's trying to sell merch.
It's a merch.
That's a
With that
merch
cover,
sale.
dude. The Suki one, that one sucks.
That's Her Loss.
That's
I
her
like
loss?
it. Yeah.
I
no.
like two.
That means-
Jumbotron was good.
That
and
means that's
one
been like
other one.
4 albums since Certified Lover Boy.
And then the two little fairy ones. Which
hey,
was
bro,
that one?
his output is crazy.
Yeah, he had the
For the dogs.
for all the dogs, the extended stuff, which
Look
was
at
bullshit.
this, dude. Look at these 6. Well, not counting this one. These 5.
But I will
Yeah.
tell you this: on each of those albums,
It's 4 years.
I'm gonna say this: those albums together, like if you were listening to the whole thing all the way through, not good. But if you were to take the highlights from each
Bro,
album,
I'm looking at
Too
this shit.
Sexy's the only one.
Oh, Too Sexy's on here. Okay.
Too Sexy's see, he has like every now and then, man, he comes out with a not even every now and then, pretty often. He comes
Every
out
album.
with a
he has a fucking banger.
He'll
An
keep one
absolute banger.
one banging song
Yeah.
on a 23 song album.
Yes, it's too much too. Every single time his albums are like 20 plus songs.
it works though.
Yeah, it's
It
just,
works.
It's way
It
too
works.
much volume.
You put out one banger with a couple people featured on it, come out with a really good video,
Man.
and let them listen to that for a couple months.
Hey, he's a great rapper or pop artist, all that shit.
Yeah.
Now when my king
All right,
comes back,
what's your?
when my king swings back, he hits hard.
Oh, he's gonna. You know he's gonna swing back when Drake
My
has a second
God
kid
is
in like 10
awesome,
years.
God.
I haven't heard that song in a long ass
I just. You think? Would you say he's gonna take 10 years?
He's gonna take 10 years to respond.
He don't
I
take a
hope
little
not.
while.
I hope not.
Drake took a couple weeks.
He took 2 weeks
Kendrick will swing back before 2 weeks.
because J. Cole had his whole thing. I guess he was gonna see like, let me let Cole fucking come out here and do some shit.
Oh my god!
And then J. Cole did that
Fucking
gay
J.
shit.
Cole. He made it so easy for Drake.
Yeah, I know.
He
Why?
made it
What do you
so
mean?
easy.
Oh,
bro.
deleting it and stuff or what?
No, just being. He could say something and people were like, "Well, we actually don't like Kendrick's music that much." So people started to like discredit Kendrick, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't want y'all to do that. Kendrick, my friend. I want y'all to like all his music.
Oh,
blah blah
man.
blah blah blah."
So J. Cole got up there. He said, "Guys, I messed up. It's not
Man.
me. I'm not this guy."
Watch him
Career
apologize
suicide.
for the apology.
Yeah.
Watch him say, "Hey man, that shit was a little weak. Drake was right. That shit was
right.
weak."
I
he was
respect
right.
it though, dude. Everyone was really mad about that decision. And I don't think he should have deleted the song, but I do respect that he came out and said, "Hey, now we are bros." Like,
I don't respect it.
you don't think so?
No.
But you were just talking about how you want them to fight, so that's
I don't want them to physically fight.
no, not physically fight, but you want them to
I want them to
verbally
have,
fight.
Yeah, I want them to have some bars back and forth. It's fine.
I think the shit's a little weak, but I like J. Cole, and I understand why he took it back, and because he strikes me as a very real dude,
Respectful, man.
Like he's not like fake. Like he's like this is who I am, and I'm not like a beefing rapper.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but that
Especially not
that
to
brings
Kendrick.
a question back up that I think Gio asked last time we talked is like, why would he even do it if he's not that type of rapper?
Exactly.
Like, why would he release it? What made him do it? Also, because all the shots on Like That are not really.
They're not to him.
He got maybe one subliminal shot, but he didn't really get like a shot. Everything
to prove
was at
himself
Drake.
a little bit, I think, is what it is to prove himself. But it's all. But I think he just likes Kendrick, so he didn't want to do it to him.
My thing is he's been for the past 2 years doing all these features, saying I'm the best guy. Your top 5 cannot touch me or whatever. Say my name.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Yeah.
Beyonce. And somebody does something and he comes out and says, "Ooh, Asawi, I didn't mean to do that."
Oh, that was a little too mean.
That's a great point, Gio. He has been.
Sorry.
And the funny thing is, I was talking to people about this last night. His albums, no, not good.
Oh, but the 3 he at the bottom.
But his features, amazing.
That's cool.
Everything he's featured on is good.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong
right?
with the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I don't know why he can't like release like a good album that's like coherently, like because he has skills. Like he's not like he's
a
not
good
talented.
rapper.
He's
Yeah,
a good
really good
rapper
rapper.
objectively, but I guess it just doesn't click for some people to be able to like put it together. I
He
don't know.
makes
I think-
albums for like anime people. Like,
Yeah,
people that
it's
like anime.
Those
Yeah.
type of that type of rap, it just gets old after several songs back to back to back to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to look at it as a whole, like because they're all. It's kind of the same flow. It's kind of the same. Not the same message, but you know what I mean?
drop me off at my university.
Yeah. Like come on, bro.
man.
I don't care. Give me some hardcore shit or something.
Give me some hardcore shit.
Talk some shit. Make some silly bars, something, dude.
Yeah, bro.
It's too serious and it's just what J. Cole does all the time. Every single song is like that.
All
I
the
do
time,
think
bro.
the whole state of this beef is good though for the broader rap sphere,
Yeah.
right? Because I feel like it inspires rappers to be like, all right, this shit's fun. Like, let's fucking get in on it. Let's do some shit.
I was really scared for a second that no one was gonna do anything.
Oh, that would
Like
have been horrible.
after the J. Cole thing, I was like, okay, I hope somebody does something. Please.
Somebody
Yeah.
hit someone.
Someone hit something.
Imagine it would have just ended after the J.
I
Cole
would
thing.
have fucking cried.
I would have been so pissed, bro.
Imagine
nothing
it becomes
happens.
like an all-out brawl, and it's like SZA puts out a diss track.
Oh,
The Weeknd puts out a diss
Bro,
track.
people online were like, "Oh, is Logic gonna put something out?" I was like, "Bro,
my
what?
God.
Bro,
Get
what's
dude.
Logic gonna do, man?"
My dad was smoking crack, and my mama was too.
And I swear that I'm black.
And I
I swear that I'm black.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he is half black, but you just can't look like that, brother.
bro.
You can't. You have to accept the fact
also-
that visually you can't.
He says weird things, bro, and like
He's a weird dude.
He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, my mom used to call me the N-word casually," and I was like, "What?"
And your
bro?
mama's white.
Why
yeah,
even say it?
like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, what? Like, why would you even say that?" And like,
It's
also,
like bragging
first
rights.
it's inappropriate. Yeah, why would you? Yeah, why would you say it? Like, what are you trying to like show? And then he was like, he was one of those rappers who was like, "All right, I'm gonna retire, guys," and he put a retirement album out.
Yeah.
and he's put like 3 albums since then. I'm like, bro, are you gonna retire? You're not gonna retire.
He's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that positivity shit.
Look at that positivity shit.
Cut that shit out, dude.
had a
If they want to
song.
kill themselves, let them kill themselves.
The hook is saying him screaming, "I don't want to be alive."
Yeah.
That shit is funny to me. I'm
1-800
sorry.
Don't
What the
kill
fuck?
yourself.
What, is a song about trying to prevent suicide?
It's the
Yeah.
the suicide hotline.
It's like
song.
it's called suicide.
Can we get somebody to diss Logic? Is
You
he
have
just
done it.
Is he just so irrelevant that nobody wants to diss him?
I think he tries to be like the bigger man all the time about it.
Yeah.
But like it's just poor guy. And if you listen to him in an interview, he seems like a decent dude.
Maybe.
Is
I
the
don't know.
sad part
Weird
about
dude,
it, but
bro.
he's just such a cornball.
My question is like, who is the faithful
corn nut.
audience to this guy?
Bro, it's a lot of people that like Logic.
There's a ton, a lot
There's
of
a
white
lot of-
folks.
you
There's a
go
lot
to
of
a
white
Logic
folks.
concert?
No, there's a lot of white folks.
There's a lot, bro.
There's a lot of white
Oh,
folks
God.
at like a fucking Schoolboy Q concert and stuff like
Woo,
that.
that's
Imagine
hot.
the
Yeah.
amount of white
I
boys
can
at a
imagine.
Logic concert. They're
That's a
all
lot,
white.
bro.
Imagine the whites at Schoolboy concert.
Oh, dude, the whites at a Vince Staple concert.
That was pretty funny.
Forget it, man.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Where do you think the whites go to the most that they probably shouldn't be at? You think at a Waka Flocka concert? I don't think there's lots of
I don't know.
whites.
I wouldn't say that anybody shouldn't be allowed to.
Okay, that's the
You know,
wrong way
that's
to
not
say
fair.
that.
It
That's
is
the wrong way to
weird.
say that.
I listen to a guy called JPEG Mafia. This man be saying fuck white people and all this shit in his songs. And I went to a concert and I was maybe one of 20 black people there.
Damn, but
And
they
it was-
all do.
It was nothing but stinky white college dudes in there with cargo shorts on
And jerseys.
tank tops, and jerseys.
But I'm sure it's
I
the
know,
same.
like Vince says the same thing. Schoolboy says the same thing. They
Yeah.
talk about how like it's all white boys at their.
I'm sure it's the same thing for a lot of concerts because let's break this down to the data, bro.
All the prices.
The prices, right?
Yeah.
Who can afford it, right? People who probably work professional jobs like Geo, right?
Yeah.
Or people who probably come from like some kind of place of privilege or where their family has money, where they're like in a higher position than like a regular like middle or lower class person. They can afford to pay $100 for a ticket plus $200 for a fucking service fee.
To be fair,
plus $30 for parking or
the
something.
ticket was $25.
Oh damn! Who knows?
That one, and them white
Maybe-
kids snatched it up.
Maybe they're just down for JPEG. I don't
think
know.
they were.
I
They
think
were
white
riding.
boys are just down for a thing, for a concert,
Yeah.
for a show. I think
That could be
white
the
boys
case,
do
too.
like a rave. They like everything.
And you can get rowdy at them shows.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of pushing and a lot of sweat.
They love a good jump around session with a bunch of
I
people
like it
around
too.
them.
I like a good
I
jump
don't
around.
like a good jump around session.
I love it.
Get away
I
from
don't.
me.
I want my personal space.
Quit touching me. Yeah. I
Quit
need-
touching me.
I need my personal space. Whoa, get out of my personal space.
So y'all are more like y'all like to be in a seat at a concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I do, unfortunately.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't this kind of person. I wish I could get out there and have a good time.
Ooh-wee.
But I don't like bumping around with people. I don't like loud noises right in my ear and shit.
The
General
loud
admission-
noises I don't mind.
Yeah.
But I don't want anybody fucking grinding on me
Yeah.
and shit like.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I don't like it.
General admission is a good time. If you could deal with people like just being constantly on you, it's a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've gone to things before where it's not even tight like that. It's just the amount of people around you. I'm just like, ugh, 30 minutes in.
You also have the advantage of being taller than everybody, Gio, so you don't have to fucking worry about anybody blocking your view. For
That is
shit.
true.
If you're
I'm
like,
the one blocking.
yeah, exactly. You're the one that everybody's like, this fucking guy's in front of me.
I'm the nuisance.
Oh, come on.
They're like, oh come on.
You should grow your hair out, Jill, like real tall. Like Speed.
Just get a
That's what I'm
flat,
trying to do.
super
bro.
high flat top. Just boom, nobody can see above.
This
Get that-
fucking
get that
guy
Hey
won't
Arnold,
fucking
dude.
move.
Get you a Hey Arnold out there,
Give me-
dude.
The hey Arnold.
What's his friend's name?
I don't remember, but he had the
right?
flat top. That was such a popular haircut for a minute.
It was.
Back then, yeah.
What an
big flat
bro.
top.
That's not that's like that's an expensive haircut because you have to go get that thing maintained a lot, or else it's
Yeah.
gonna start looking a little
I
ragged.
think it looks very cool.
I think it
I
looks
think it looks
super
fu-
cool.
that looks awesome.
It's
But
just
you-
hard to keep the shape.
And you gotta
make
go
sure
to a
Yeah.
very specific barber,
Yeah.
someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, if not, your
Someone with
shit's
a
gonna look
protractor.
You
weird.
can't go to Tony's.
No,
No, you
hair by
can't go
Tony.
to.
you can't go to 499.
You go to some
Nah.
fucking. If you go to like a Chinese place and you ask them to cut that, they're gonna be like, I have no idea how to even start.
Look at the
Excuse
picture,
me?
They're gonna say, "What the fuck?" Did
They're
you
like,
just
how,
ask me to
like,
do
how do you want me to do this?
Yeah. You coming to my shop with this picture? Get the fuck out of here. They're gonna think it's a challenge.
You know who used to have one of those? Was it Will Smith?
Will Smith did have one for a
He
little
did
while.
have- he did have one.
He had the tilted one. The
Yeah, yeah, his
diagonal.
wasn't
It wasn't
crazy.
like a straight,
He wasn't
straight flat.
crazy.
There was actually that was a good few seasons where he did have the straight flat top. It just wasn't high up.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
an inch tall, an inch and a half. But for a little while, he had the little sideways one.
Yeah.
And that one looked
Dude.
difficult to maintain.
Speaking of Will Smith, bro, I went to the movies yesterday, and I saw a preview for they're making another Bad Boys movie.
Mm-hmm. I did see that.
I was like, what the
saw
fuck?
that,
They're
yeah.
And
making.
Martin Lawrence is still kind of chubby.
He's
He is. He's been
couldn't
chubby
get that weight off.
Yeah, for many, many
They
years.
couldn't put him on the Ozempic for a little bit.
They put him on the Mounjaro or some shit.
What is that? It's a new one?
Yeah, Mounjaro. It's another one. It's like they call them diabetes medications, but everybody's using them for weight loss.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Now this is going to be the new big medical market.
But this shit's fucking
People that
scary
are too fat.
because we don't have enough data
I'm
yet.
gonna need that shit.
We don't know how.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's doing to people.
No,
Like
yeah,
the people
it
who are
can't be-
abusing it, right? Not the people who need it. The people who
Oh,
are
yeah.
abusing it, like just to lose weight.
Dropping weight like that can't be good for your body.
It's not.
What is it like? What happens when you stop taking it?
Yeah.
Right? The
Yeah.
receptors go back to normal, and you end up feeling hungry like you usually would, and you're probably fucking ravenous.
Oh, I haven't eaten for 3
Ravenous.
months.
Gee, what the fuck? Why do they wake up like they just fucking hadn't eaten in a month?
because it suppresses the shit. To my understanding, it suppresses the shit out of your hunger. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
eat like you get a plate of ribs. You could probably eat one little rib, and you're not gonna want to eat the rest. You'll
Yeah.
feel full.
yeah,
which
you're
is
essentially just starving
Crazy.
yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because my mom takes it for the proper reasons.
Yeah.
And she only takes it like once a week or like maybe a couple times a week. There are people taking it every fucking day.
Yes.
And you're not
Shit's
supposed to do
crazy.
that
They're
shit
trying
at
to be.
all.
They're trying to be on their skinny queen shit.
They're
Gio.
trying
Yeah,
to.
they want to be skinty. But then
Skinty.
skinty queens. But then imagine all the people that go right back up and then right back down, and it's like a fucking battle.
Yeah.
Because
That's
if you
bad
need
for you.
Ozempic and you don't have like the will to keep it off, you can't take the Ozempic forever.
No.
So then when you start eating a bunch again, and then you're like, fuck it, I'll go right back to the Ozempic.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The
People are gonna
great,
kill
the
themselves.
great hunger comes back.
Yeah, you can't escape the great hunger.
Yeah, man.
You have to mentally beat it. You can't beat it with pills.
Yeah, you can't, bro.
You can't
Your
beat it
stomach's
with
gonna eat
chemicals.
itself.
Yeah.
You need to eat some fucking noodles.
If you're a muncher, dude, if you're a big time eater and you stop taking the Ozempic, that shit didn't go away.
What's crazy is the people that are taking it weren't big.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
they
like,
were already in good shape. Now they're just fucking skinny.
They
A
just
lot of
wanted
the-
to get like lean.
exactly a lot of the
Yeah.
cases and like when I was saying like online, like celebrities. There's some where it's like people like Oprah who are a little bit heavy and they took it to get skinny.
She's still
But-
heavy.
All right, Oprah deserves it.
Fuck her.
Yeah, fuck
She was
Oprah.
bros with fucking Epstein.
Yeah, she was fucking. Yeah, who knows what she was doing?
And
She
Harvey
was
Weinstein,
bros
dude.
with Epstein.
She was friends with both of them. Those fucking devils, both of
Yeah.
them.
For real, man. But like you were just saying, like 90% of the celebrities that are on this shit, they were already pretty fucking skinny.
Yeah.
And they start taking it and their fucking face gets all gaunt and shit. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Dude, there's so many celebrities that have completely destroyed themselves. We were just looking at Anya Taylor-Joy. What she looks like
yeah,
now?
what does she do to that? What does she do,
She
man?
looks like Michael Jackson now.
She got
She, I
She's
can see
so
it.
I don't
thin
I don't
now.
think she got like what do you call them? Like
they
cheek
suck the
implants,
fat
but
out?
she got that's what she got. She
Yeah.
didn't get implants, but she got the fat sucked out of her cheeks to accentuate them more, and it looks really fucking weird.
It's crazy, like, because we're not, obviously, we're not in that position. We're not hot women that are, like, movie stars and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I see.
But to put yourself in their shoes, like, why do they do this? They're not old. Why are they, like, destroying their faces like this?
I think it's to keep up with the current like look. Like that is the desired look, to be super skinny, to have your
Yeah.
features accentuated like that. And they're like, all right, what's the way to do that? Like I'm already skinny, but I can't get to that point.
But
How can I
nobody-
get to that point? A quick little surgery.
Suck a little bit out. All right, fine.
Suck a
that's
little
okay.
fat out. Call
Take
it
a little
day.
bit out of me.
But, like, we don't like it, right? I mean, how many do you think the general public likes it? Like, who is it for? Who do you think is convincing them? Just
It's
the
for
people
themselves.
around them?
No, it's for themselves.
She's plastic surgeons,
They
too.
want to feel like the shit. They're like, I want to feel like I want to be that bitch in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And like the way to look like that bitch is to suck the fat out of my cheeks.
And to think about
ironically,
it-
they're ruining themselves.
Everybody around you is doing it, so you got to compete with them.
And
Yeah.
also, probably no one around you, at least your friends, are checking you because you're
Yeah.
old. Probably only friends with people who are like
Also
in-
doing it.
Yeah, or also doing it, or also in similar positions,
Yeah.
right? Whereas like if you had like real ass friends, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing to your face?"
Girl, you
they're
look
gonna see it,
crazy.
They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, you look great."
they all own it. They all like, oh my god, I had the same hips.
yeah.
Bitch, we need to eat a Biscoff.
It's crazy, dude. You see like so many young women now, and they just like start fucking with their faces
yeah.
like 5 years into their career, 6 years into their career.
Going back to let's flip the coin since we're picking on women here. Let's go back to the guys, right?
Oh, there's a few.
This is becoming
Go
popular.
back to Drake.
Go back to Drake. This is becoming popular with guys, not just famous guys. I've been reading online and seeing pictures. Dudes like our age, like between like 19 to like 30.
Mm-hmm.
What's becoming popular with them? Jaw surgery. To get their shit chiseled like a Chad, to get
Yeah.
that Chad jaw. like the fucking Zac Efron jaw.
What are they? Are they adding it? Like where it hinges, are they adding more here, or they're sharpening out
I think
their chin?
They're taking it off.
They're taking fat and they're like they're sharpening it up. They're doing some shit to shave it off to give it that fucking sculpted ass like crimson chin fucking look. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so they're not getting like a because Zac Efron has like the bolt, like someone put a fucking robot chin in his chin. You know what I mean?
They're doing
like they gave him a whole new jaw. That's what he looks like.
They're doing
So they're
some
doing
of
the-
that.
they're
They're doing
doing-
some of that, but not. That's obviously very very expensive.
Yeah. That much fucking
Yeah.
much iron in your jaw.
Yeah.
That one I don't blame on him though, because he
fell
fucked
down.
the shit up.
No, he
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah, he fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's crazy, dude.
I mean, hey, people think this makes them look better. That it's not for me.
Who's someone who's done that? Like who is it noticeable?
Celebrity, Matt Rife.
Oh yeah.
Matt Rife's very
He
noticeable.
did that for sure, right? He
Yeah.
came out and said it already.
Bro, he
Yeah.
had a fucking little chin before, and then he came out with a fucking
he
Chad
had a
jaw.
Michael Cera before, and
Bro,
then now he has.
he gained some muscle, and he's like, I'm gonna fuck all your bitches and make them laugh.
and
to make
somehow
him
it
laugh.
worked.
That's what he did.
Somehow it worked. But every now and then I do watch one of his clips, and I'm like, all right, that's pretty funny actually. But
I've
I
never-
don't
I
think I
can't-
could go out there and watch.
I can't
him.
say I've never seen anything of his. I don't know if he's funny or not.
He's got a few that he's pretty.
He's chuckle funny.
Yeah, I've heard a few interviews with him. He's been doing it since he was like a teen, so
Yeah.
or like a young teen.
He was on Wild 'N Out.
He was on Wild 'N Out.
He was
shit,
on
yeah,
Wild
so
'N Out.
he's got a lot under his belt. He's
Yeah.
bound to have a good few shows. But I think all in all, he's probably not that great.
I just know he's popular among the ladies. It's funny, like there's some comedians who just really hit among particular demographics. Like for instance, like Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but among his demographic, people fucking love him.
Yeah.
do.
Just drunk fucking, I assume college kids or drunk 50-year-old dudes. That's really anybody who's drunk.
Anybody who's drunk
Anybody
loves
who's
him.
a chronic
More Bert
alcoholic.
Kreischer.
He
Yeah.
takes his shirt off during the show. It's my guy.
I'll take mine off too.
You know, Chris D'Elia, before he got fucking popped,
Yeah.
he appealed to the chicks. The chicks fucking loved him. Same
Yeah.
thing, Matt Rife, appealed to the chicks, right?
If you're
has
just
their-
a hot boy, the chicks will flock a little bit. Like, if you look at those TikTokers, all they do is dance, and they go out and they sell like tours
That's
of them just like
hilarious.
going up on stage and just like doing a few of these. Maybe they have like one song that they perform.
That's
they do a
fucking
few
wild.
dances.
fucking
They probably
nuts.
pull a few girls up on stage and like talk to them, and then they go home and that's it. And they make $100 a ticket or whatever they sell it for.
That's sick, bro.
There's a lot of people like that, dude. There's
fucking
tons of
nuts.
those like TikTokers that do that shit. It's insane.
TikTok is just such a big field that I don't even know. There could be somebody on the street that has like 1 million followers, and I might not even know who they are.
Yeah, I'd have no
Like,
idea.
I'd be like,
I'd walk past them and I wouldn't even know.
I saw a video the other day of a TikToker. I don't know what he was trying to get into. He was trying to get into somewhere where it was like, I guess some show or something like that, and a bunch of people were outside taking pictures. Maybe there's a bunch of famous people and shit. And the security guard wasn't letting him in, and he was yelling at the security guard like, "You're irrelevant and you're ugly and you're so fucking ugly and I'm famous. I'm famous and look at
fucking Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, he was like pulling up his stuff and he was like, "Look, 900,000 followers. How many followers do you have? You're fucking irrelevant."
Oh my god.
And the fucking security guard's just like standing there with his arms crossed, just like looking away. And I was like, "This is insane, dude. What dystopian world are we living in?"
You're irrelevant.
He was not joking. He was being dead serious.
That has never worked for anybody trying to get in the club
No,
in
it
the
hasn't.
history of ever.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
that security guard has heard way worse
But I
things.
say, it's funny too that like the guy saying like you're irrelevant, but in that moment, that guy probably thinks he's the shit. But in that moment, there's nothing he can do
to get in.
to get in. That security guard is literally sunning him.
Yeah.
Except drop down on them knees and give him 50.
Yeah.
When I mean
Okay, how many
50,
yeah.
subscribers
50
you
on the
got?
balls.
Yeah, for real, man.
50 licks on the ball.
50 licks on the balls.
25 and 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back and forth.
Fucking, that's ridiculous though, man.
Oh
that
my
somebody would
God.
fucking hit up the security guard with that.
I know, dude. Yeah, it's insane. Calling him ugly?
I would much sooner just try to rush in.
Yeah, I was run right in.
Go through the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just yell, everyone, let's all run in at the same time. I couldn't believe he was calling him ugly. I was like, what an insane thing. Like, that's like if I go to like a fucking store and they don't want to give me my way and like I'm trying to return something they don't want to accept it. I'm like, that's why you're fucking ugly. Like, what an absurd thing to say to somebody when you don't get your way. You're fucking ugly, dude, and I'm beautiful.
And I'm beautiful, so I should get everything I want.
Some shit Jackie would say, like a mean girl would say.
That's
Jackie
the-
would say in that 70s show.
In their mind, that's the way society works. If
Yeah.
think about it like this: if you have everything always handed to you, the moment that isn't the case, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What happened to where I'm not getting something handed to me now? What did I do
Exactly.
wrong? I'm amazing."
What do you mean?
That's
no?
what they think.
Are you kidding me? Are you looking at my face?
No one says no to me.
Nobody
Obviously,
says no
society
to me.
has failed in this moment right now.
Yeah.
Because I should be getting this.
Society has failed us.
Speaking of when society has failed us, OJ. R.I.P. OJ.
R.I.P. Man.
Society-
that was
society
a wild
failed.
segue.
He should have went to jail. He killed his fucking wife. or his girlfriend.
A part of it. So apparently he had like
murked her. He murked her for sure.
he had meetings with like family before he died, like everybody would.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I wonder if he confessed to anybody. He was like, listen, kids, I did that shit.
Look, bro. So look, okay. He apparently before he died, he called I think like 30 to 40 famous celebrities that he knew, and like his family members and the kids, the 2 kids that he shared with the wife that he killed. He invited them all to go see him, and he made them all sign NDAs.
Hilarious.
He had to have for sure called the kids in and been like, "I fucking killed your
How
mom."
could they enforce NDA
She was
after the
cheating on
person's
me,
dead?
that bitch.
Is it by the estate?
What do you mean?
How can you enforce NDA after a person dies?
No, well, they did the NDA before he died. So like while he was still alive, and they knew maybe they said like, "Hey, you have like 4 days left to live." He called all his people up and were like, "Hey, if you want to come see me, come see me.
Yeah.
But you got to sign an NDA."
But low-key, an NDA is not enforceable if there's a law enforcement involved. So that bitch can be broken.
So you don't think he confessed to any murders?
Nah, I don't think he will. I think OJ's the kind of guy that will take that bitch to the grave.
Yeah, he took that shit.
But then why even make him sign NDAs at all? What is he saying?
Because, you don't know, somebody can leave and say something.
Do you guys ever think?
Or they can say, oh, he looked fucked up.
He had to have been alluding to the
He
fact
looked
that
like
killed
Squidward's grandma. Not Squidward, SpongeBob's.
You know how like, all right, in our lives we all have those quiet little moments
Yeah.
when you're alone, you're like in the restroom, you're washing your hands or something,
You
or
can
like,
never have one.
you know what I mean? You're just thinking about shit. Do you think he ever thought like I killed that bitch,
Oh yeah,
or like ever said it loud like I murked that?
Have you
bitch
not
bad?
You ever seen his interviews? Sometimes like he had some lady. What did he
His
say to
interviews
her?
were bad, man.
He was like
I'll kill you. I'll stab you.
It was some lady interviewing him, and then I think she was like talking on her own, like just doing like a little, because there were parts where she was interviewing, and the parts where she's just like talking to the camera.
Yeah.
And I think he walks up behind her with a knife, and he's like, "Da da da." He's like, "Nah, I'm just kidding."
Oh,
Something like
God.
Yeah, that was when he was fresh out and he was wild.
He was in a rap video at one
Yeah, he
point.
was going-
oh
what was
he doing
my
in
god, he was just he was rapping, right?
he was.
It was horrible. He was
kinda hard.
one of the most horrible rappers I've ever heard.
Bro, up until maybe last week, I don't know if y'all know Cameron and Mace. They have a
Yes.
sports show.
Yes.
OJ would be on the show.
all the
no
time?
fucking
I swear
way.
to God, OJ would be in there maybe 3 times a week
What?
Why
That's
the
a lot.
fuck would they have OJ on the
Every other
show?
to get his sports takes, to get his opinion on what's happening.
Was he a good guest?
He was straight.
Would they ever talk about the fucking shit?
Nah, they wouldn't.
They never
probably
even made a
wouldn't.
joke a little bit.
Nah.
They probably. I mean, because they came up in the '90s, they probably knew. They probably knew OJ. Like
They probably were like, "Fuck it, he did it anyways." But we're
Yeah.
gonna have him on the show because it's funny.
like on
Yeah.
some Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, he got out. He fought it. It was decades ago.
In the eyes of the law, my man innocent.
He won. He won.
Look!
won
Watch
the
the
fight.
30 for
Not only
30.
did he
Watch the
win,
30 for 30. bro.
America won.
America won.
Our king is still out.
Our king is still well, he
Yeah.
dead now, but
Now, how do you
Oh,
think those,
yeah, no,
how
yeah,
do you
he's
think those
in hell
kids
now.
felt though, man? Your mom, your
Conflicted.
dad killed your mom.
And they have to have known. All the documentaries that have came out, they have to have known that he did it.
yeah.
Of course, it's very obvious.
Yeah. Just talking about the gloves don't fit. He's wearing them.
He's wearing the glove under the glove. How else would it work?
And I heard that he stopped taking some medication, so his hands would swell up a little bit.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Some diabetes.
Bro, they fucked that
He
case
was
up
diabetic.
so bad, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was horrible.
You guys should, if you haven't seen 30 for 30, you should watch it.
It
It's
was
one of the
great.
best documentaries I've ever seen. It's
They
amazing.
just dive deep in the whole case.
They go in the
Yeah.
case. They go into a lot of stuff. They go into like the things around the case that set that up, like all the police brutality in L.A. Like
Man.
because the Rodney King thing had just happened and shit like that. So
Also, no one wanted to put a famous black man in jail.
No,
exactly.
The jury
that
didn't
helped.
want to
The
put
jury-
a black man in
the
jail.
jury, yeah.
Also, it's OJ.
Yeah.
Everyone loved OJ.
that too, there was an aspect
Right?
of that too. People liked him.
He had a lot of fans, I think, right? Didn't he?
He was just black, but he didn't like black people.
So you
That-
think he
that's
just
a fucked
became
up
a
part.
symbol?
He was anti-black.
He had to remind them he was black because he was. You're right. He was very like. If you, that's a good
I'm
part
not
of the
black, I'm
documentary.
OJ.
He was very
Exactly,
much like
yeah.
He was very much like he was not fucking with black people
Yeah.
like at all. But like when he did the murder, he's like, oh shit, like I need to fucking.
I'm black.
I'm black, guys, please.
My brothers and sisters. I did not do it.
Bro, they were walking through his house, and I think it was Johnny Cochran. He saw a bunch of pictures of white people all over the house. He said, "Oh no, we taking all
yeah,
this
take
shit
all
down."
this shit off, dude.
Replaced it with a bunch of famous.
They
black
put a bunch of shit. They put a Kwanzaa flag in there. they went crazy.
Bro, I think wouldn't they wear like
they wore kente cloth.
yeah, like
Oh,
like
wow.
like a Kwanzaa like colored or like African like indigenous colored
Yeah,
like
like the
suits and
garb.
ties and stuff.
Yeah,
They might have.
I'm pretty sure they did.
That's like him and the Kardashian lawyer and all them.
Yeah, because the jury did a walkthrough in his house, like during the case.
Yeah.
They're like,
on
there was a
earth?
bunch
And
of black people
They
in the house.
they staged the fuck out of
They
the
staged the
house.
fuck
Why
out
did
of
they
it.
go do a walkthrough? What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I think
what
to
the
gain
fuck
like
it's supposed to
like a character, like to gain and
An insight to the character.
Insight of his character, who he is, blah, blah, blah.
That is insane to do. He's a rich fucking person.
Yeah.
What do you think that he's not gonna have like a popcorn machine and all kinds of cool stuff in there? Like this guy's all right. This guy's
a nice guy.
He's got a bouncy house.
What can you
guys.
really glean? Yeah, that's a good point. What the fuck? What the fuck are you gonna glean from walking through someone's house? There's not gonna be a dead body in the closet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the cool.
He's
Come
got
on.
7 trampolines out there, guys. He didn't kill his wife. This is a good guy.
Obviously, he didn't do it.
Would you guys like some lemonade and ribs? Right? As you're walking
Imagine
around.
the spread he had when they pulled up to go see him.
Oh, dude.
Oh, filet
Insane.
mignons, all kinds of shit.
Crazy.
Dude.
I'll be like, you know what? Maybe he didn't do it.
Yeah.
This filet mignon is amazing.
He gives them all wine. They have like a movie night, like a pizza night.
Pizza night at
And
OJ's.
they're all leaving like, this guy's the best. He didn't do it.
But
Oh
no,
my
yeah,
God.
the documentary is really good. It talks about how they mismanaged the case and like how the state fucked up.
Yeah.
Bad, bro.
The state fucked up.
And
they picked
what
the
ma-
wrong jury.
What
and
made
all
it
kinds of
crazier
shit.
was the guy that was running the head of the defense or whatever was a black guy.
Yeah,
I
he
was like,
fumbled
what
the bag,
No, he wasn't the head of
bro.
the defense. It was that lady, but she brought him on. to help,
He was like
help
her.
out.
He was like her partner, like
Yeah.
co. But
What do you
she
mean
kind
head
of
of the-
fucked up his career by doing that.
Yes.
Head of defense for the woman,
For
right?
LA.
For the women's party?
Yeah.
Oh, for LA, okay.
They also fucked up. They brought on the wrong cop witness because the cop witness they had brought on was one of the dudes who had beat up Rodney King. And it's
Exactly,
just-
bro.
I was like,
What?
it's a bad choice.
They
for
fucked
a
up
witness.
so bad.
So it was kind of, they rigged it a little bit. Just people are already going to hate the guy
I
as
don't
it is
know.
because of what
I
he
wouldn't
did
say
to Rodney King.
I wouldn't say OJ's defense team rigged it. I think they were just very smart and like positioning it as like
It was the best of the best.
yeah. He
Like-
literally brought in some of the best lawyers in the country, and he was basically positioned as like, you know, I'm black man. Look what they're trying to do to a black man in
Yeah.
racist America, which is right. America is very racist, but
Yeah.
he took advantage of that shit to be like, I did this murder.
I did this murder.
It was like-
He snuck in. He
Yeah,
said,
he's-
wait a damn
Wait
minute,
a
I'm
minute.
black.
He said,
Come here, little white lady.
Nah, these don't fit. And then
Guess
your
what?
waiter fucking friend, too.
Now they're duking it out wherever the fuck they are.
Wherever they are.
You've been waiting for him for 20, 30 years.
Isn't that nuts? All right, so if that was you guys, if you guys were OJ, would you have admitted that shit at your deathbed?
Would I admit to it?
Yeah, you're dying.
What can
What do you-
is there any repercussions I can get from this?
I would do it
You're-
like Citizen
Will they
Kane.
freeze anything? Will they take any of my money? Will they do anything
No,
at
they
all?
can't do anything. You're
They can't. They already said you're free.
Statute of limitations, all that shit,
Yeah, you're
right?
dead.
It's been years.
you're dead, bro. What are they gonna do?
But like to my money, to my... To
No,
none
it
of
passes on to the kids.
I tell them.
You'd be like, I did it,
I...
and I liked it. That's what you say?
Because you have
And
to
I
think
wish I
about
did it more.
Because... You know what? I wish I would have...
I wish I did it
I
more.
wish I would have killed you too.
Oh god.
No, but like, because imagine all the years of him trying to convince people that he didn't do it after that.
Yeah.
And then for him to go back and be like, I actually did do it, guys. I lied to y'all really well.
Yeah, that would fuck up his family.
Yeah,
His
that-
kids would be fucked up. Yeah.
It would be a hard conversation with everybody if he
Yeah.
admitted it. Like, it wouldn't be an easy conversation with anybody to admit
That's
that.
just to me, it's just such a bitch move to take it to the grave, man.
But and then the NDAs,
That's
it does make me
crazy.
feel like he
He
may
said
have-
something.
He may have not been
Maybe.
like, I killed her, but he may have been like, I don't know, something.
I would have said it to somebody like crazy, like Charlie Sheen or something, or like Cat Williams.
What?
Be like, yo, I did that shit. Cat Williams would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't tell nobody because they all think I'm insane.
OJ said he did it to me. Okay, Cat.
In between,
Cat.
in between his reading of $5,000 a year
Yeah.
He's reading at his bedside.
and running at an NFL level combine
he
speed.
couldn't run it faster
I'ma
than
tell you
OJ
that.
Simpson at any time in life.
He was flying.
shit.
I mean, I think the guy's fast, but come on, bro. He ain't running like an NFL player.
Hell no.
Fucking Cat Williams.
He's not even running like a fucking kindergartner. Come on, bro. This man is fucking 50-something years
It's
old.
a damn shame he got beat up by those kids. It's a damn
It's a damn shame, bro.
I rewatched that
Damn
video
shame.
recently. That shit
Yeah.
was hilarious. That
It's
kid
hard to
was
watch.
smacking his shit.
He was. He had him on the floor and shit.
Shit out of here.
And you know what's crazy? When you're a kid, like rolling around in the grass and shit like that, getting a little rough, it doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, it's just what you do.
Yeah.
Imagine as a grown man getting pushed down into the grass and you're wrestling around with a 15-year-old.
You're getting
You know how much that fucks you up in the head?
You're getting sunned by a minor, bro.
Yeah, you're like in the grass, just like itchy, just like, what the fuck, man? What just happened to my
This kid
life?
can't even buy a pack of beer, and he's whooping your ass.
Can't buy a pack of beer.
How do you
yeah.
go home after that? How do you sleep at
You
night?
can't get an R-rated movie, dude.
Yeah, he
He
literally
can't
can't get an R-rated movie.
He couldn't. That's crazy talk.
He smacked your ass up.
Yeah, he's not even supposed to be watching your stand-ups. He can't watch it. It's TV 17 or TVMA. I don't know.
Hey, Let me tell you guys about the movie that I ended up watching.
I was just about to ask about it.
I went to go see Civil War.
Oh,
It's by the director of Ex Machina and Annihilation. He's made a few different movies. I give the movie. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you my rating. And I'll tell you what it's about. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I would wait for it to go on streaming. I wouldn't watch it in theaters.
Oh,
dude.
It was very good, but I wouldn't watch it in theaters. So without spoiling it, because I do think you guys should watch it. I still think it's worth a watch.
Is there anything spoiler worthy in it?
I'd imagine.
Yeah, there's
there
some.
has to be.
There's some. I could get into it, but I'd rather not. I'll give
Okay.
you a good summation of what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, because I'm kind of
The
excited.
best way to describe it is just like it's set in the future where, not too distant future,
Mm-hmm.
America is very politically divided
Mhm.
to the point where there's like a civil war, and it's mostly covering these photojournalists who are going on a trip to potentially interview the president, who is cornered at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
who's like losing the war.
Ron
And-
Swanson.
It's played by Ron Swanson, and it's pretty much the most fucked up road trip movie. Like they're going from New York, but they have to drive around because like some of the freeways are shut down,
Mhm.
so they have to drive through like West Virginia and a bunch of other states to go back up to Washington D.C.
And so,
Insane.
Yeah.
Is it because I know there's like different little regions, like the Florida faction and all this shit. So they're all fighting to try to take control of the White House and be King America.
No, there's King America.
I'm the best in all of America.
No, so
It's
basically
Florida.
the narrative is that, and this is not a huge spoiler. They tell you this in like the first 2 minutes.
Mm.
2 states seceded from the Union.
Texas
Wow.
has got to be one of them.
Texas and for some reason, weirdly, Texas and California, and
California.
they're together a united front. They're called the Western Front.
There's absolutely no chance that would happen.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely no
They don't
chance
even
that
fucking
happened.
connect.
We would
It's
team up
exactly-
with Florida if we teamed up with anybody.
Exactly, it's completely
All we would
unrealistic.
do is just stack New Mexico.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would hate them. We'd be beefing the whole time.
It's weird though. I was like California and Texas, but they have their own flag with 2 stars on it.
Hilarious.
They're their
Peace.
own Western Front, and they're going against all the rest of the United States.
Oh.
Hilarious.
They're going all against the rest of the United States.
And they're cooking them.
So the president is on the Texas-California side.
No, the
Oh, no,
president. The president is on America's side.
Everybody else side.
Yeah, all the other 48 other states,
What?
and they're getting mopped.
So
Now, hold on. Low key, we might do pretty well, to be honest.
I'm so confused because I know the Florida part comes into it. So are they like sending people there?
Nah, not really. Florida's still part of the Union.
Then what the hell is Jesse Plemons doing?
You gotta watch the movie.
Okay.
They're just bad people.
Him
Like,
and his fucking sunglasses.
if I'm not mistaken,
He's a
Gio,
man. His scene. Oh,
I've
dude,
heard
he
it's
has
gut-wrenching.
an amazing scene in the movie.
Okay, I might go.
He
watch
fucking
Yeah.
steals the scene.
it. I might watch.
I
it.
think even though they're still part of like we're supposed to be the bad guys or whatever, I
Yeah.
think they're still pieces of shit, like taking advantage of what's going on.
Oh,
Like
which
the
happens-
local,
Which happens in any case
authorities.
with any type of
Yeah,
war, right?
yeah.
Like, there's people who are just psychopaths who are like, oh shit, we're at war. It's my excuse to fucking kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let me
I'm a
hop
cop,
in
I
on
can do
this
whatever
shit.
I want.
Yeah.
Give me your shit.
Would you watch it again?
No, absolutely not.
Damn, dude.
I wouldn't
like that.
I wouldn't watch a 7.5 again. Come on, guys.
Would
Really?
you? Was
No,
it?
I don't want
like,
7.5s again. I only watch 8.5s and up.
I don't
again.
watch 7
Eights and up.
Eights and up.
only.
8s and
Yeah.
up. I'm sorry.
Eights and up. Eights and up. That's the saying. So you like was it just like one part of the movie that you really disliked, or the entire movie as a whole?
Did you
was
like the
That's a good
underwhelming?
question. That's a good question. I would say it's the former. So it's just there's a particular last like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so of the movie where certain characters make decisions that is very out of line with those characters' like philosophies and ways of thinking and just
Okay.
what they would do based on like the buildup of that character and their development. That I felt
Killed
was
it
just
that bad.
it was just really like out of line with what I thought that character would do.
Mm.
To the point where I was like, it doesn't seem realistic for the
Okay.
world they established. And I was like, that kind of turned me off of the movie. There's also like a silly scene with like, there's like a younger journalist who rides with them who's part of the movie. She's like another co-star. She's an important part of the movie, but there's like a silly scene with her. And I was like, that's fucking stupid. I won't describe it, but I do think the movie's still worth watching just because there's so many like haunting scenes. Because the main character is a like a really grizzled like photojournalist who's been in the industry for like 30 years. She's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll have like flashbacks to things she's seen,
Mm.
and like you just see all the crazy shit she's seen, like people getting lit on fire in front of her.
When
People being-
Spider-Man was hanging upside down.
yeah, Spider-Man's upside down kissing
Spider-Man
her.
in the fucking rain, dude.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy shit.
I do want to see it. I'm gonna go see it this week.
Yeah.
You gonna
I
go
mean,
to the theater for one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the theater.
telling you,
Anytime I can
man.
see. This is crazy. I probably shouldn't say this on the air. Anytime I can see the White House on fire, I like seeing movies like those.
You tell
That's
me,
how you got me.
You watching the Channing Tatum one, the White House Down?
I watched
With
it at
Morgan
home.
Freeman?
I watched it at home. I
Or
would
like,
say.
what's the other one? White House Down and
I can't watch Channing Tatum
we're,
in any
we're in
movie.
trouble. What's
I know what you're talking. I know the other one because that's the one with Gerard Butler.
It's making me mad now. What is it called? White House Down, and what is the other one?
Black Hawk something.
Nah, Black Hawk Down is different. That takes place in like Ethiopia or something.
I know which one you're talking about.
Olympus has fallen.
Olympus has fallen.
Olympus has fallen. That's the name of it.
Those movies seem silly as hell to me.
Oh, they're
man.
silly as fuck. It's Channing Tatum telling the president, "Get in the limo. We gotta fucking go." And they're like driving through the fucking front lawn. Like,
Is that the
trying
one
to
with
get
Jamie
away.
Foxx?
One of them, Jamie Foxx, the president.
Yeah.
One of them, Morgan Freeman or something, is the president.
Morgan Freeman was the Gerard Butler one.
Yeah.
They aged everybody up.
Yeah, or Denz. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how. And they made 2 of those, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk. There was like a little
man.
year where they
Olympus
were
is
making
falling
a bunch of those.
again.
And we might have a little problem soon, guys. Fucking with Iran and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I hope not.
We don't
man.
even need to get too far into it, but that leave the world behind might have called it.
a fucking
What?
a cyber attack.
Like Russia and North Korea and Iran kind of linking up and saying, "Hey guys, you know what?
Clicking up, like Drizzy was saying, clicking up.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, if,
We might have a
I
few
don't know,
diss
man.
tracks coming.
I mean, major diss tracks.
We better prepare ourselves because
We might have a couple of diss tracks.
yeah,
coming.
Iran's got a few diss tracks
That's
up their
fucking
sleeve right now.
hilarious.
I don't know, man. I don't think we'll do it because things are actually starting to turn around a little bit for the economy. So the U.S. is like, all right, things are going well. If we get into another war, shit could get fucked up if we
Yeah.
do, or it could make them a lot of money. I don't think we'll do it because people, at least here and at home, are so focused now on like, let's focus on what's going on with us instead of these bullshit wars which we have no part in.
Yeah.
So
I will
Yeah, I don't
say,
know.
I feel like if Trump is president, I feel like we won't go to war. I feel like if Biden is president, is a little small possibility.
interesting. What makes you say that?
Just because I feel like Trump is just more like, I just want to be at home. I just want to make sure everything's good here.
I just want to play golf today.
I just want to play golf.
just wanna play
today.
golf.
Get a
Nah.
little hot chalky.
I think both of them they go to war, dude. There's
I-
so much
I
money
think
in it for
both, too.
them.
I
There's
think
so
both,
much like
too.
under the table money in it for them.
Yeah.
I think they want to go to war.
Biden
Also,
can't even
Trump
look
has
under the
said
table.
Trump is always like, I'll fucking go as hard as possible, like every time to
But
anybody.
But
So
he does always say he's like, Putin's my boy.
Yeah.
Like, we're cool. He listens to me.
Not anymore though. We
I
funded
know.
Ukraine too much.
Well, yeah.
Putin's like, you guys suck.
But he
But-
doesn't
but
hold
Trump
that.
would
He don't
go
hold
in-
that against Trump. He holds
Yeah.
it against Biden.
That's true.
Putin doesn't fuck with Biden.
Like, yo, that was your last man.
Yeah, his last
Me,
dude.
I'm different.
Trump really got out at the perfect time.
Bro.
The perfect time, right before the entire world went
Right
to
before the
shit.
economy was. If he had stayed, I promise you, the economy still would have been bad because of
Yeah.
all the money we pumped into it. But he
Yeah.
got voted out, and then Biden took over, and shit was bad for a few years.
Yeah.
Now people are like, it was Biden's fault. And now when people go to vote again, they're gonna vote for Trump.
Bro,
Like-
Biden was there for 3 days. It's all Biden's fault.
Yeah.
The
What the
economy's
hell
falling
Biden
apart.
did?
The gas is $3.89. What the fuck, Biden? What the fuck, Biden? Where's my stim? Yeah, Trump gave out a few stimulus checks and he said, "Deuces, guys."
Yeah.
And then Biden came in. He didn't roll out the vax. He didn't do any stimulus. Oh, actually, he did a little bit, I guess.
He did, I think he had like one stimulus.
Yeah, and then it's just everything else went to shit just on its own.
Bro, that was fire.
Yeah, that's
Trump is great. He just got a good he's such a good marketer. He's amazing.
If you ever watched like one of his speeches, he really knows how to rile people up.
He's
Yeah.
amazing.
And like engage his audience much better than like Biden or any other politician. Truthfully, like I think if they have a debate, Trump will absolutely mop the
he would
floor with
obliterate.
it.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
do
Like, it's-
so much coke.
you need a young person to go at it for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
need
we
to
need,
sit-
we
those
need a
hand
Biden
gestures?
translator.
Send the Biden translator up there with him.
This guy's not even. Look at this guy.
Could you seriously imagine?
My son does crack.
Imagine what?
And he fucks hookers all day.
Could you imagine 1 hour of Biden up there seriously debating Trump over like
No.
5 or 6
Yeah.
different topics?
I would
be really
pay
bad.
$1,000 to see that.
I don't think they'll do it. I mean, I really don't think they'll do it.
I hope
They did it before, right? But
They
then
did
just
before,
once,
but he
just
wasn't
once
as
or
old
twice.
back then.
No.
Also,
Yeah.
He was aged like 15 years.
I think
Yeah.
Trump just knows how to keep everyone engaged with like the hand gestures are huge. I
the
think,
hand gestures, man.
and then like the tone of his voice, like, and then
Yeah.
I did this, and then I did that. You know,
the other thing about Trump is he will get up there and lie.
oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
He will lie.
and he'll be dramatic. Died like a dirty dog. I am the greatest. He's the greatest ever.
Wait, if he runs, is he going to be Republican or not?
Trump,
Yeah.
Republican.
Okay. That's what
Oh
I'm-
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
of
know if he was
course.
gonna- I didn't know if that broke the rules.
I don't know why I thought for a second you said Democrat. I was like, wait, it's gonna be independent.
At
I didn't know
this,
if he's gonna
at
be a
this
dip-
point, I wouldn't
Republican.
even. I don't even know what the Republican Party is, bro. I would just call it Trump's party.
Yeah.
Like he owns them easily.
Bro, they some bitches.
They are
hate
some
him, dude.
bitches.
They
They
hate him.
fucking.
like some bitches.
Yeah.
What I feel like happened to them is they struggled. Which was happening to the Democrats right now. They struggled to like launch more politicians who are like palatable,
Yeah.
and then eventually someone like Trump, who really wasn't a politician, was able to hijack the party because they didn't really have any good candidates to go against the Democratic candidate. So
Yeah.
people are
Yeah.
like, I don't really like all these Democratic candidates. They've been lying to us. Like all these politicians, we need somebody who's not gonna lie. We need a fucking businessman. That's why they elect Trump. And now same thing's gonna happen with Democrat shit. People are gonna be like, okay, we don't want Biden. He's a politician. He lied to us. We want The Rock or somebody else. I don't know. You know,
it's kind of insane. Yeah, just his likability is so strange because all he's doing is just like being real, like quote unquote real, like just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Instead of giving the whole, but he's still playing the game just in his own way.
oh, of course,
It worked
because
for Bush.
It's very funny to watch, but it's so entertaining, and I can see how it can appeal to the regular public viewer. I think politics has just become so convoluted and like hard to follow that Trump is like just
He's entertainment.
he's just entertainment
Yeah.
for people who don't really want to listen to like hard values,
Yeah.
like hard like complex issues. They
Yeah.
just want to hear him be like, I'm gonna fucking change it all around, guys.
exactly. They don't want to dive into like, okay, the gas was up to $3 or $4. Why is that? Is it because of supply and demand? Is it because of geopolitical uncertainty?
It's
Like
because Joe
why
Biden
is-
set the price for $3.85.
Or is
Yeah.
it because Sleeping Joe said today it's gonna be $4?
yeah,
He's
like
pocketing 50
people
cents
don't
every gallon.
people don't understand all that shit.
Yeah, they don't understand all that stuff. Yeah.
Pocketing 50
He's
cents
pocketing
every
the
time.
but he says it. He's sending it to his son for crack.
Do you know his son is on the board of a Ukraine company?
Yo, you think them skimmers is for the scammers? No, they for Biden.
But it's interesting, like with all that Biden shit coming out too. It just proves that, like, bro, both these motherfuckers are
Crooked, evil.
yeah, they're getting their families in on the shit. They're
Yeah.
fucking breading their families up. They're
Yeah.
putting them in positions of power. Like they're both doing the shits.
No, yeah. Any politician, that's the problem, man. Like, you can't get a good person in that fucking seat. It's just impossible. To get them all the way there, they can't be a good person to even get all the way there
Amen.
to
All the
even
people,
run for it.
all the people who want it are the worst people. The
Yeah.
best people for it are the people who probably don't want to do it.
yeah.
The most qualified people for it are people who are like, I don't want to do that shit.
That's why The Rock went back to do WrestleMania.
Exactly. He
He's
said,
too
it's too-
overqualified.
he said, I don't want to run the nation. I'll run this ring.
Yeah. I heard he did well. I heard he did very
He
well.
fucking lost.
He lost
He
to
lost.
Undertaker or something, right? Or some
No,
shit?
he lost to goddamn Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Sounds like a porn star name.
He looks like a
Damn.
porn star,
That
too.
does sound like a porn star name. Like a woman porn star name.
Cody Rhodes.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Man.
Wrestling, man, that's a damn shame. It makes me sad.
Really?
They took down. I like The Rock a lot.
Oh.
I wouldn't have wanted to. I would have wanted him to go out like on top. His last fight ever, he's gonna lose. Or is
Nah,
he-
that's not his last fight
Oh,
ever.
he's
probably
he's
coming
in
back.
it to win it now.
Well, I'm not. Maybe not in it to win it, but he'll be there. He's
Oh.
because now he's there for like the day-to-day shit.
Mm.
So he's working.
What time are we at? Do we have a little
Well,
bit?
we chat a little bit. Why?
That Max Holloway thing, dude. That shit was crazy.
Oh man.
Did you see that? You don't care about UFC at all, dude. I don't
think
care that
saw
much
the-
either. But did you see it?
I think I saw the knockout because
Oh
he kept
my
telling him to come to the middle of the ring or something.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
basically
that shit
threw
was
hands at the very
amazing.
end. It's
yeah.
two fighters. Apparently, I just learned this. I didn't even know this was a belt, the badass motherfucker belt.
Yeah, the BMF.
That's
Bro.
a real belt.
Yeah.
So this fight was 5 rounds. This guy got his nose broken.
Literally the
Justin
the first round. The end of the first round, he gets his nose broken.
Gio, I'm
completely.
talking about leaking. You can see it like
Yeah.
leaking, and what a brutal sport. I was just watching it yesterday, and like that was one of the queasiest UFCs I've watched in a long time. Where I was like, "Yo, this guy is going out there for 20 minutes fighting with a broken fucking nose,
But it's-
and
to
it's
me,
leaking the whole time."
There's something so beautiful and poetic about it, man. That the dude is really willing to like. I'm
Put it out
about
on
this
the
shit.
line.
This is who
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do it. Like we're gonna fucking stand here. We're gonna fucking stand on this business. We're gonna fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna put on a good show. Like
that's ultimate macho shit.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna fucking like I'm gonna try and win. You're gonna try and win. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Did it go all 5 rounds?
It went all
It
five
went all
rounds.
5
And- But and literally at the last second, 1 second left.
Yeah.
Actually, no, sorry. 10 seconds left. Max Holloway, the fighter who was winning it, he'd won
Yeah.
like all 4 rounds. He was like, he pointed to the middle of the ring. He's like, let's stand here. Like, let's stand on business. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They just start throwing. No scheme or rhyme. They're just
Yeah.
throwing. Knocks the dude out with 1 second left. Completely
1 second,
flat
yeah.
out cold.
Like out cold, like for the next 30 seconds, he
It
was
looked
out.
bad. He felt like Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
fell-
his knockout was
Right on his broken
bad.
nose, dude.
Yeah.
I just thought about
boom,
that.
like a pile of bricks.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, what a brutal fucking sport.
What's
What a crazy sport.
What's the point of the belt? Like, what does the stand for?
It just proves
I
you're the
don't
baddest motherfucker in the UFC.
What the hell?
I know, it doesn't do anything else.
People fighting, just 2 seasoned people going at it.
That would never get a chance at a championship, or it's just
No,
No,
but
they
they
will. They will get it.
bonuses.
If you're a ranked fighter, you could probably get a chance like at a championship if you have good momentum. Like the one who won it, Max, he's won quite a few fights, so he'll probably get like a chance at the championship after this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a nice little holdover belt. The
Pretty
Intercontinental
much.
Champion.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it it's not like the actual like lightweight belt or
Yeah.
like a heavyweight
Okay.
belt. Anything
And
like
then I
that.
saw the other one where the big ass dude knocked out the black guy. He
Oh,
kept going like this.
Right, he was like,
oh yeah.
And then the guy got up. He was trying to fight him again.
Bro,
Yeah.
what happened before
He had
that is
horrible
the
tattoos.
dude had kicked him in the nuts.
The black guy did?
The black guy had kicked Pereira in the nuts.
Aw.
And then, like, the ref came over, because whenever that happens in the UFC, the ref has to, like, separate them and give the guy who got kicked, like, a minute to recover.
Time to come back to life.
Yeah.
Bro, the Hispanic dude was like, hell no. Like, get away. Like, I'm good. Let him
Yeah.
kick me in the nuts. And then he just sent him to the shadow realm.
Yeah, like the next second, the very next
The
second.
next,
clock
yes. Oh, man, it was beautiful.
moved. Yeah, and the black dude had just the worst tattoos you've ever seen. In your
Oh,
life.
dude.
He had two like
Horrible.
Mickey Mouse gloves. Like it was like thumbs ups, like this
Oh, that's kind of cute.
on both of his pecs. And I was like, how has he not covered those up?
I would root
If,
for
as a
him.
UFC fighter,
I would root for him.
you would leave him there?
No, I want him. I'm his fan.
Oh, I mean, I didn't
Man.
know who was. I didn't know who to like. The other guy came out. The Brazilian dude came out super menacing and like serious.
Oh, dude, he's
Yeah.
And he was
my
kinda
favorite
cool,
fucking
so
fighter
I
in
was
the
rooting
UFC.
for him.
He's
I
the
was-
man, bro.
Yeah, he looked like the man.
He's an indigenous Brazilian.
He's indigenous.
Yeah, his people,
he hella
his people
racist.
comes from the village, bro.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
I
No,
think
he's not racist.
not racist. They're fucking
Could be. I don't know.
indigenous. But yeah, I guess for all we
He
know, we
could-
don't
he
know.
could be, I don't
They
know.
don't even speak. Some of them don't even speak Portuguese. He speaks Portuguese, but he speaks Portuguese also like an indigenous language.
Yeah.
But he don't speak any
He
English.
speaks brasileiro.
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 It's a koshi, shumbush koshi. That's kind of how it sounds.
That is exactly how it sounds.
All right, boys.
man.
God.
But shout out to Max Holloway,
Shout out
Pereira.
Max Holloway,
That was some good fights.
That
man.
Holloway knockout was scary.
Yeah,
shit was
the wrestling
insane.
thing just made me think about it. I was like, yo, after like I saw it leaking in that second round, I was like, that is crazy.
Shit was
That was
amazing.
wild.
To think I would be crying.
Oh man, dude.
I would be like, oh, like holding my
Bro,
nose.
those dudes are tough. And then he got poked in the both
Yeah,
eyes.
He got poked in the eyes, and you know that they're gonna try punching you in the nose. Like,
Yeah.
how bad must that hurt to get punched
They're
in a
going to
broken
aim.
nose?
They're going to aim straight for the nose.
Of course.
That's exactly what he did for the next like 2 rounds. He was like just trying to get him with like a light jab right to his
Oh
fucking
my
nose.
God.
It was like directly pointed at his nose. I was like,
Dude's
this
tough as nails, man.
that's some real shit.
Holy
I could
shit.
never do that.
Shout out Justin Gaethje. That was the guy who got beat.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Oh,
shout
poor
out,
guy.
man.
Spelled crazy.
Yeah, spelling's crazy.
Gaith J. Justin Gaith J.
All right,
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Best album ever.